gender norms, invincible rules and expectations that shape how girls and boys are treated from birth. Gender norms are the unseen hands that celebrate a boy's independence but police a girl's choices. It is the same thing that praises a boy's ambition but rewards a girl's compliance. And it forgives a boy's mistakes while punishing the girl's mistakes. From any childhood, girls in many societies, including ours, are socialized into submissiveness, self-sacrifice, and silence. And if you look at those who have succeeded very well from the past, they are the ones that stood up to what they look forward to become. And that is the kind of encouragement that the society should be. From early childhood, girls in many societies, including ours, are socialized into submissiveness. I think I've said that. They are taught subtly and sometimes overtly that their bodies, their futures, and aspirations belong to others, with their families and their communities, their future husbands. Boys, on the other hand, are often raised to believe that leadership, choice, and autonomy are their birthright, as it were. Consider this contrast. A teenage boy who engages in sexual activity may be quietly admired by his peers, a man before his time. A teenage girl, even if a victim of coercion or abuse, may be branded as spoiled and wayward. One is congratulated and the other is condemned. These norms do not arise in isolation. They are embedded in our stories and songs, our stories and songs, our religious interpretations, even in our educational practices, in our legal and policy frameworks, and our daily conversations. All those things that we have mentioned are subtly embedded in them, and they form ingrained in the minds of both the girl negatively and the boys positively, unfortunately. They are passed down across generations, often without questions, often under the guise of tradition, protection, or morality. But tradition is no excuse for oppression. Culture must evolve when it harms. Any culture that doesn't do good, okay? Even if it doesn't do bad, that doesn't do good, it's no good culture. It's no culture. Such culture should change. It should not be till thy kingdom come. According to a recent UNFPA study, gender norms that promote female subordination are among the strongest predictors of early marriage and adolescent pregnancy globally. In Nigeria, while urban centers show science-shifting attitude, rural areas and traditional communities continue to uphold norms that prioritize girls' roles as wives and mothers over their education and aspirations. And honestly, even as adults, and all of us are guilty, including even me given this address, in somehow, even as adults, if there is a choice for one of the partners to give up their career for the other to develop, usually what happens? Who gives up? Is it the husband or the wife? And all of you will not expect, nobody will expect anyone to say, even when the woman has a brighter prospect. When I was provost, a gentleman in director with us brought two of his children, one man, a boy, and a girl, for medicine. And the girl got a higher mark. They didn't get the cutoff, but I could admit under discretion. And I admitted the girl. I admitted the boy and gave the boy physiotherapy, but the girl medicine, because the suicide was better. I'm telling you, this is true story. The following Monday, he's a director in the university. He was a director in the university. All the professors from the states, in the East Central State, one of the Eastern states, came to my office and the job prostrated, all of them. Said that I don't understand what I've done. Do I know what it is in their place? It is the boys that will carry on the legacy of the family, the name of the family. And therefore, they don't mind. They have come to say, change it. Even if you don't give the girl next year. But give the government this year. I was shocked. These were professors, my colleagues in the university. The long and short of the story is that I ended up giving the two of them medicine. Because I insisted, I thought it to be evil. And I would be accountable before God to say, the girl got a better suicide result, but you still want me to give the boy the admission and not the girl. This is what, and it's still happening. Changing the gender norm is not easy though. It requires community dialogue, not just top-down mandates. We need role models, we need champions, we need enthusiasts, we need people like all of us that are here. We need the education system that teach gender equality from the earliest years of primary school. We need the media that portrays girls not as passive victims, but as active agents of change within the society. Transforming gender norms is slow, it is uncomfortable as well. But it is doable, it is possible, it is probable, and we shall do it. Amen. We have seen it in countries like Rwanda, where the deliberate efforts to dismantle harmful gender norms have led to one of the highest rates of female parliamentary representation in the world. We can and must do the same thing here in Nigeria, in the Southwest. Because until girls are seen as equal to the boys, until their dreams are also celebrated with the same fervor, until their voices are valued with the same seriousness, the cycle of teenage pregnancy and child marriage will persist. Gender norms build this divide, and only by transforming gender norms can that bridge be broken. What are the consequences, hidden costs